What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today, finally, we have notice about content. Oddly, it's a bit early. Hopefully, we can expect some more information before this happens. This event is dropping 5:31 at noon on in JST, Japanese Standard Time. So once again, for my boys in the States, that's going to be 11 p.m. Friday night this week, obviously. 11 p.m. in New York. Okay, California, 8 p.m. Flyover states, figure it out. Europe, apparently that's going to be early morning on Saturday. So you can enjoy this on your weekend. I've read through this, obviously. I'm going to read it for you guys. Don't read without me. That's just dumb. But there's almost no information here, and it looks like it's going to start off light, but we're going to touch on that at the end of the video. I will forewarn, alright? I'm a negative, I'm a pessimist, okay? I will point out problems. I will have fun when it's here. Sorry, some people don't like me bringing things down. I am a little bit worried with the content release, the rate of release, but June might pick things up, so I'm gonna have some faith. Well, alright, starting 5:31 at noon JST, Mobile Suit Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory Part 1 from Story Event will be available. Now, it is hard to say. There are a lot of terms are not crystal clear in this game. It's hard to know whether they're talking about event or permanent story sometime. This event could add permanent story. This event allows you to enjoy the first half of Mobile Suit Gundam 0083 Stardust Memory Story. The story event features episodes following the second half. The story event featuring episodes following the second half will be held at a later date. We appreciate your patience. It's hard if I'm stumbling over proper English or bad English. But we do have some, we've got names. We've got names and images of the new pilots and suits being added in Part 1, at least some of them. These are both free-to-play, so 2 SSR units and pilots. SSR pilots are always good. We've got Koaraki and Kelly Lasner. This is what we've got on the Gundam GPO-1 full Bernier. So, beam saber, beam rifle, long-range beam rifle. That's not real information. I don't know if every beam saber attack in the game is the same. I would imagine they have different strengths. So I don't think this means anything. Maybe they have the same ranges. I've not done the research. Sorry. I just kind of read. Alright. The Valwallo. Okay, this is a durability type. Again, an SSR unit. It does have a map attack. That's good. Plasma leader. No idea what kind of range or that has, but it's good. We got a flexible claw arm and anti-air beam gun and large mega particle cannon. It does seem safe to say it's going to utilize a physical melee attack. Physical does differentiate physical and beam, right? I'm not 100% sure. An anti-air beam gun, large mega particle. Okay, so it's mostly beam. Plasma leader, that's got to be a beam special, right? Still a little confused on that stuff because I don't really care. I just auto and I think about things when I have to for Eternal Road twice so far. I got Seed down today. Alright, so Koaraki has increased damage dealt level 3, increased range level 3, and affinity with EFS, so Earth Federation Space Force UC level 2. So, those are just, those aren't his skills, those are abilities, so, he's got, probably 15% damage increase, 10 to 15% extra range stat, and, probably 10% or 10 or 15% increased and reduced damage when he's in an EFSF unit. All right, Kelly Lasner, support defense level 3. So again, it's going to be like 15% defense. Increased defense level 3. Oh no, sorry, support defense. That's his defense ability. Sorry, I'm being stupid. We don't know if that's going to have any riders to it. Increased defense level 3, so that's going to up his defense stat. And then, again, he'll have the 10% or 15%. Level 2, that's probably... They're both level 2 on that, so it's probably only 10% for any Xeon. Any Xeon suit will have 10% increased or reduced damage. Alright. Clearing stages with units eligible for event bonuses in your formation offers benefits such as increasing the number of items you can earn from the event. In this event, the units concerned are mainly those of the Mobile Suit Gundam series. Mainly though. So it doesn't even... So it says you want to prioritize Mobile Suit Gundam units. Mainly. It says mainly those. So there can be other ones. It's just hard to tell what's purposely misleading and what's bad translation. But, you know, get those free-to-play. This doesn't matter. It's the same stuff. Let's just look at the Mobile Suit Gundam. Now, it says mainly Mobile Suit Gundam, so it doesn't mean everything Mobile Suit Gundam. But the G-Quux units are part of Mobile Suit Gundam, but again, the way that it's worded could exclude, you know, things like that. But let's take a look at assembly units, or sorry, development units. All right, you've got your you've got 4 free-to-play SSRs here. I would imagine those are all going to be good choices to build up. I mean, they're good anyway. And the thing about you know, I've noticed this working on my development tree is that the early series, they're very easy to max limit break. Once you get towards the right end, okay, of the story, you know, getting a max limit break is going to take hundreds. Like, each copy for a limit break on the SSRs takes hundreds of gold unit experience data. So these ones, a handful. They're very easy. So go ahead and get these guys up. They're all good units. So there we go. And the other thing is just about the rate of content that's going to give me a little bit of hope is I found this handsome gentleman on YouTube that I brought this up because he was talking about the future event. This is still a still image from the Japanese live stream. This is still the only information we've gotten on the future. They haven't updated anything. So this event is coming May 31st. The 30th in the States, you know, for very late on the 30th for us, but it's coming at the very end of May. I mean, really ridiculous when you look at the entire content they listed for May is just the very end. Alright, so this is going to go into June, obviously. At some point in June, so there's going to be a part 1 and 2, okay, of Stardust Memory. At least 2 parts. I wouldn't, there's not going to be a 3rd part. I mean, come on, let's not be dumb. So it's going to be 2 parts. We don't know how many banners. I would imagine there's no reason to believe that the banner won't be themed to 0083, but once again, I like to warn you guys that a lot of people like to talk and they make statements. Okay? I make guesses, I make inferences. And I'm warning you that anybody that tells you exactly what the Stardust banner is wrong. They are guessing. And if they make it a statement of fact, they are still guessing. They're just misspeaking. And there's a lot of delusional players out there. Sorry, that's not an attack. It's just true. Whatever. It's a game. We're having fun. In fact, even me calling it a Stardust banner could be wrong. Hey, man, it could be Wing. Who knows? That would be awesome, though, wouldn't it? So anyway, we're going to have 2 parts to Stardust Memory. They'll last at least a week, I would imagine. So, bringing up my little calendar here. Let me see, June. All right. So I think the earliest we would get part 2 would be June 6th. Maybe the 9th on a Monday. It's weird, the timing for this, because normally information comes out at 4 a.m. This came out at like 11 or midnight. I woke up and saw this last night. People were commenting on it. It's in-game only. Nothing on Twitter yet. So hopefully there's some more information in the coming days. This is also, it's very early. So this came out very late Monday night in the States. So what, 5 days ahead of time? That's very early. So hopefully they're going to give us more information. Maybe Wednesday night, Thursday morning. This is New York time again, sorry. We will get information on the banner. I expect by Thursday morning to have full information, or at least what units the banner has. That's not guaranteed. That's just what it should be. By Thursday morning, we should know what the banners are. So afternoon to evening in Europe. But that is, I don't know anything, guys. That's just guessing. I have to remind people sometimes. They think I've got, like, a source. Alright, so this is going to go there. And then, anytime from, I'd say, like, the 16th on, so the middle of June, we're going to get Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt. So we don't know anything about that either. Don't know how big of an event that is. I still haven't watched Thunderbolt. I have to. I think it's fairly short. And then we are getting another Gundam Seed Destiny event. We're going to get Destiny. And that is scheduled for June sometimes. Now, the translation said main stage added. It could just be story added. It could be an event and a story stage, but it does look like Seed will add more permanent content. It does list Stardust Memory as limited content, so maybe I'm wrong about it having regular story content. But like I said, the translation is not... It's lacking. It's not bad, but it is lacking. But Gundam Destiny, we don't even know... Seed Destiny, we don't even know if that's going to be an actual event or just adding to the story. It's kind of the same thing. But I want to point out, there is a chance, I want to say a good chance, that the Seed Astray event, the first big event, will come back. And then there's also a fourth Fierce Assault slot. If you guys remember, there were 4 slots for Fierce Assault. We've got 3 of them filled now. Fierce Assault is gone right now, but Fierce Assault could come back literally any time. So June does look kind of busy, but so far they haven't added any content that was more than an hour or 2. So I'm still a little skeptical. I need to see things pump up a lot. And again, not to be overly dramatic, but I would imagine that a lot of us liked Persona. I mean, we're playing a turn-based RPG here. There's going to be a lot of the Persona game. There's a big Persona game coming out, a gacha, on the 26th of June. I mean, honestly, if things don't pick up, I'm looking at that game, and I'm not playing 2 of them. So I really hope that June looks good. I really like this game so far, but it is dry. There's nothing to do in this game. And I don't need it to be action-packed. I'm okay organizing my box and building things up. But when it is literally all skipping things and waiting weeks on weeks for things to happen... I mean, guys, let's be fair, nothing happened in May. Almost nothing happened in May. We got the PvP mode added, which I do like, but that's not real content. That's a distraction a couple times a week for like an hour or two. And yeah, what Seed Astray happened at the beginning of the month, really, but that really wasn't much content. So they got to change the way this game works, and they got to change it really fast. Sorry to end on a sour note, guys. That is everything I've got to say. Sorry it was a bit long, but there's not much to make content about lately. And that's the problem. Not just me. I'm not talking as a content creator, guys. I'm just talking as a player. I'm not a big enough content creator to lie to you guys to try to get you hyped up so that it can help my channel. My channel's not going to get that big from this game, okay? It is fun, though. I enjoy you guys watching, and it makes a huge difference. But I'm not going to lie to you guys and be all hyped for this game when I'm not. So I want to be, though. I want to be hyped. So good luck, guys. I will see you soon. I will be live Friday night at 11 p.m. For this launch, no matter what. I don't know. I'll throw whatever diamonds I have at it. I don't think I'm going to buy. I don't think I'm going to buy diamonds at this point. But I will be live. I will do a handful of summons, and we'll get through the event. You know, I work Friday night, so I'll do what I can. But we'll have a fun weekend, okay? See you soon, guys.